Hi, I'm Chad Nailon, and today we're test driving the latest generation 2016 WRX Premium. We've been appointed by Subaru Australia to review the new generation WRX Premium and provide you with an update on their latest technologies and give you my view on how this new generation model performs. It's going to be a good day in the office, so let's get started. Under the bonnet is the biggest development to the WRX power plant since it was first released back in 1992. The FA20 DIT engine, launched last year, is a turbocharged 2-litre direct injection horizontally opposed boxer engine. It produces more power and torque and is more efficient than its predecessor, making 197 kilowatts at just over 5,500 RPM. And a maximum 350 newton meters of torque while working through its power curve. The dual active valve control system also helps to extract as much power as possible. This engine has been rigorously tested and optimized, so it's smooth and efficient in the city with better fuel economy and lower emissions than the previous generation. But it maintains its edgy power delivery for when an opportunity for some more spirited driving arises. The 2016 WRX Premium comes with a 6-speed manual transmission or with Subaru's Sports Lineartronic CVT, which is the one we're driving today. It's the same CVT which has been refined over the years and helps to keep the new WRX in the optimal performance range. Also comes with a wide selection of gear ratios, so there's power and performance when you want it, but it's also very efficient too. The torque converter in the CVT acts like a normal clutch does in an everyday manual transmission. Once I start moving away, a hydraulic clutch locks up the torque converter and acts as a direct mechanical link, which is great because it gives us great fuel efficiency, but most importantly, it still allows that FA20 DIT motor to provide great engine braking when you back off the throttle, just like this. It's a feeling we all know and love. Coupled with SI drive in the CVT models, I can switch between 3 different performance modes, which are great for different driving conditions. The first one's called Intelligent Mode, and quite simply it optimizes the fuel efficiency of the motor. The next one up is Sports Mode, and it gives an all-round sporty feel, which is great for long distance driving. But then I can put it up to Sports Sharp Mode, and that optimizes engine performance, taking it to its full potential, which gives you great response, great power, and delivers a driving experience that's just fun. Added to that, you can switch the car over onto manual mode and take full control of the gearbox, switching between the gears using the paddles connected to the steering wheel. It's kind of like driving a normal manual car, but without bothering to use a clutch. On top of that, there are 8 pre-selected gear ratios built into the CVT that you can switch between quickly to offer up more of an exhilarating drive. Another important part of the WRX's drivetrain is Subaru's famous symmetrical all-wheel drive system. This provides engine power to all 4 wheels simultaneously. Having power distributed across all 4 wheels rather than 2 gives you twice the grip. So under acceleration, the car can stay stuck to the road while tackling corners. Ultimately, having the driving force spread across all 4 wheels under power means greater control and confidence no matter what conditions you take on. Then there's the suspension. The wide track rigid front suspension makes the whole front end very pointy, giving you great responsive cornering. While in the rear, we've got independent double wishbone suspension, so it really plants the rear end down, giving you great handling and grip, I find particularly coming out of the corners. Overall, it's a handling package that'll have you feeling like a kid on Christmas Day every time you find a windy piece of road. The WRX has also been awarded a 5-star crash rating from ANCAP, and it features a ring-shaped passenger cell which is made out of high tensile strength steel. So in the case of a side intrusion crash, it directs the energy of the impact around the passenger compartment and never through it. The engineers at Subaru have also come up with an aid called Vehicle Dynamics Control. This offers a range of stability and braking technologies that step in to maintain safety in extreme situations. By automatically acting on information transmitted from an array of sensors, the factors influencing the Subaru WRX's stability are constantly monitored to help the driver stay in control. A great feature that will help you with cornering is active torque vectoring, an aid which helps to reduce understeer. Understeer occurs when there's an imbalance in weight from front to rear when cornering. When this occurs, the system applies the brakes to the front inner wheel to help pull the front of the vehicle around the corner. We all know how difficult it can be to navigate your way through a busy car park. Well, that's where Subaru's all-new Vision Assist is here to help. It comes in the form of a very handy side view monitor, but also rear cross traffic alert. Now that comes standard in the 2016 WRX Premium, and it's great for those situations where your view is obstructed out the back. Rear cross traffic alert lets you know when there is oncoming traffic approaching when you are busy reversing out of a parking bay. While the side view monitor is a tiny camera on the passenger side mirror, which improves your peripheral vision around the WRX by displaying the areas on the passenger side that are usually impossible to see. Likewise, safety is paramount when you're driving on the road. Vision Assist also combines blind spot monitors and lane change assist as standard on the 2016 WRX Premium. The blind spot monitors continuously monitor the blind spots of the car and warn you if someone's driving in them, which is a really smart piece of safety technology. Plus, lane change assist alerts you if a vehicle is detected approaching you rapidly in a lane next to yours. My first impression of the interior was how refined, comfortable and ergonomic it is while driving. Everything is where you want it, when you want it. It's sophisticated, spacious, and there's great attention to detail too, such as the black roof lining that adds a nice touch of class. And the racing style dials and gauges with all the key information are easy to see and access. I've got to say, the seats in the new WRX are a huge standout, from the black leather with red stitching to the 8 different settings you can choose in the seat to suit your own different driving style. It's a huge step up in terms of comfort. There's also the new integrated infotainment system in the center of the dash with great features so you enjoy every drive. It features convenient voice control, an intuitive satellite navigation system, and is compatible with the mobile phone application Pandora. It's also MP3 and Bluetooth compatible, so you can pump music through the 8-speaker Harman Kardon sound system with subwoofer powered by the factory-fitted amplifier. When you're driving around at night, it's really easy to be distracted by a taller car on your mirror with bright lights, or even worse, some goose driving around with the high beams on. But that is where the auto-dimming rear view mirror comes into effect. When the feature is on, it automatically reduces the glare in the rear view mirror by detecting bright light shining through the rear window. For added convenience, High Beam Assist also automatically switches the headlights of the new WRX Premium between high and low beam for oncoming traffic. At the end of the day, when I think about a WRX, I think about a great history of performance born through drivers as great as Colin McRae back in the 90s. So it's important that any WRX maintains that performance value. This car definitely has that. But then it goes further. It's come of age in a sort of refined kind of way. It ticks all the boxes from an everyday commuter to a fun weekend car that just reminds you why you love driving so much. Whether you take it around the streets in everyday boring traffic or you give it a real spirited push, it handles every task effortlessly. And you can really feel the whole car working, from the FA20 DIT motor to the CVT or the symmetrical all-wheel drive system, which really impresses me. And you can do so from the comfort and safety of what is a very stylish interior.